So if you watched my video about confidence over confidence, you would see that I talk there about how it's important to allow the Spirit of God to lead you as a person and not your own self. So I apologize for my voice if it's very low. As you can tell, it's obviously very cold and I even have this on, so yeah. But like I was saying, it's very important to allow the Spirit of God to lead you as a person rather than your own self, because in the life that we are working, I don't know, but I used to get this a lot when I was younger. You know how a man and a donkey and his son were walking down the street, and people were like, those people are stupid, they have a donkey and they are not using the donkey, why are they walking? And then the dad decided to climb on the donkey, and then him and his son and the donkey were walking, and people were like, what's that man doing? How can he allow a child to walk on the street, to work while he's riding a donkey? He's just a child, so let him be the one to ride the donkey and not the father, not the dad. Okay, the next slide, actually, the child was now on the donkey, the guy was walking, and they were going, and people saw that and they were like, gosh, children of nowadays are so naughty, children of nowadays are so stubborn. Why would this child allow his dad to be on the donkey? Why would he allow his dad to be walking while he's riding a donkey? He is an old man, so he should be on a donkey. Okay, right? So I think the next slide now is that the dad decided to carry the donkey on his head, and people were like, whoa, what's happening? Why is this man carrying the donkey on his head? And I don't know if you get my point, but what's the moral story of this? Like, if you could post the video and just comments down below about the moral story of this, I would be able to see what you think. You don't have to actually, but basically, do you actually see where my point is? Like, what my point is and where I'm going towards, right? The moral story of this is that whatever you do, which is so hilarious, people would chip in, people will complain, people will talk about it. So ultimately, I'm not going to say you have to do what you want to do or be you. Be you was my favorite two words telling me when I was young. Be you. Be you. Not like I wasn't being myself. I was always being myself, and honestly, when I think about my young self, I would say I was doing too much for myself. I was one naughty one, actually. One who always wanted to be the leader and who always wanted to give commands and controls and lead the way. But I think at one point in time I felt like if my parents always complaining about me doing that, I should probably stop. But I wanted to do it because it was just who I am, right? But yeah, what I'm saying is you shouldn't. I don't want to say that you should do what you want to do. I want to say do what God wants you to do, because what God wants you to do is the best for you. And that's what the title of this video, although I know I've spoken a lot, the title of this video is let your purpose lead you. What is your purpose? You were sent on earth here. I was sent on earth here. We were sent on earth here to just be that beacon of light and to shine the light of Christ, right? I'm a Christian, so I know that I'm not here just to live. I know that I'm not here just to exist. I'm here for a purpose, and until I fulfill my purpose, the Lord won't call me back home. If you know about Miles Monroe somehow, thank God. But if you don't, that's okay. You can search about him. You will know that he was a preacher, but he wasn't only a preacher. He was a daddy. He was, I would say, very, very, I don't want to say influential, because when I say influential, it looks like he just had, these people admire him or passing value. No, he was a dad. Like, someone who's influential cannot be a dad. Like, what kind of influence do you give me? Am I gonna benefit from? Is it gonna help me positively? Miles Monroe did so much, and even up to now, I still watch his videos on purpose, on life, on dating, on relationships, on drawing myself closer to God, on my studies, on finances, on things like that. Just name it, right? And he really emphasized in all his message technically about how it's very important to remind ourselves that we are not here just to exist. We are here to live, right? And we are here because we've been called, we've been sent by the one who created us, and that's God. So I just wanted to really make you know and remind you that your purpose leads you. No matter the challenge that you face in life, let your purpose lead you. Know that your God, your Father in heaven, is there for you. He watches over you. He will make a way. Just trust in Him. Okay? And you can always count on Him. You don't have to worry about anything. You can always just look at Him and wait for Him. Let your purpose lead you. Let know what is happening around you. Be your guiding light. Let your purpose be your guiding light. Above all, let the Lord be your guiding light and the call in which you stand. Okay? So thank you for being here again. I hope you know, but here that is we talk about mental health and psychology here at Dear Diary, but I add and emphasize on Christ being the center of it all. Okay? Mental health for all African girls everywhere. Then, not for that, I hope to see you next time. Bye. Mwah.